thanks for coming. I've been asked by Abraham to introduce him. So, as you guys know, today is a sad day. Our beloved Abraham is leaving us. You know, he's the man who brings a bit of warmth to our hearts in the morning, even when we're stressed. You know, starts 7 in the morning, he's here with a smile. Leaves 7 in the morning, he's here with a smile again. So, you know, I just want everyone to take this in, to give them the opportunity to, you know, everyone to show him, you know, the courtesy that he showed us and the happiness he showed us. Keep a smile on everybody's face. So, put your hands together again for Abraham.
Do you know where you can find the highest deposits of talent that were never used? It's the graveyard. A lot of people, they have a lot of talent and they die with it. Can you imagine Steve Jobs, if he had died with his talents, what we would have missed? My dear lovely ladies and gentlemen of NFTS, it's good to see you. Today, we are here today to celebrate humanity, friendship, solidarity at its best. Though it's supposed to be a farewell speech, but never say never. I'm not here tonight to tell you bye-bye. I'm just here tonight to tell you, see you later. There are some questions that you have been asking me, and I will try to provide you with some answers tonight. The questions such as, why did you resign? Why are you always happy? And I'm going to tell you something else again. I will tell you something about this school. And most importantly, I'm going to tell you something about you. I want to start with the school. If you look at the school, the demography of the school, you will find out that the only people that are not represented here, the continent that is not represented is the Antarctica. And why? Because there are no permanent residents there. There are people from all continents in this school. It doesn't just happen by accident. It's a deliberate attempt by the director of this school and the management team that go on recruitment drive around the world. There is a vision that I see there, amongst other things. The school might not notice it, or they might know, but they did not pronounce it. It's a vision of intercultural society that is based on equality and partnership, mutual coexistence of a genuine community that is safe, friendly, accept, and celebrate differences. My dear lovely ladies and gentlemen of NFTS, before I continue in answering some other questions or other things I want to tell you, let me tell you a story. Once upon a time, in a country in Africa with the highest population of the black race, in one particular year, a child was born to his family. It brought joy and happiness to the family. 4 years after that child was born, his father went to work. When he returned from work, he had his dinner just like every other day. He went to bed, but this man did not wake up. He died in his sleep. This man now left that child with his other 4 siblings, with the wife, who happens to be barely literate, with little means. The day-to-day running of the household by this woman to fend for the children overwhelmed the capacity of this woman. When this child was 7 years old, this woman was sick. She fell ill and she died. In a country where there is no child benefit, no unemployment benefit, no social security, no social welfare. If you have money, you can live like a king. But if you don't have, you're on your own. This child, at age 7, was now left to face the reality of living in Nigeria. Amidst sickness, poverty, lack, and deprivation, that child survived. The name of that child was Abraham Lawal. My name is Abraham Lawal. I survived. How it happened, I did not know. I just believe there is somebody up there that was looking and is still looking after me. My lovely ladies and gentlemen, that experience gave me a lot of strength. So when you see me and you ask me, why are you always happy? Considering the way I started life, I have a sense of achievement. Unlike, let's say, Donald Trump. All of you know Donald Trump? He inherited $200 million. That is where I started from. I did not have any inheritance. So if Donald Trump should be in my position today, it will be very, very miserable because of the way it started. So everything that I have, that I achieve, I feel very grateful to God and to people that I come across every day. So it's a deliberate decision that I've made that whoever that come across me, I will try as much as possible to elicit positive response from that person. if you look at the society that we live in, a lot of people try to keep to themselves. Not because they don't want to reach out, but they are scared. But what are you afraid of? It is the fear itself that people are afraid of. If you take a step of faith and reach out to people, you'll be amazed the response that you are going to get. You could imagine when you started coming across to me, some of you will have been saying, that guy is weird. But later you come to term that I think that is his way of life. You might not share my own experience, but it's like something you can do. If you make a decision, because life is not a joke. Life is serious, and we have to take life seriously. You have to make a deliberate decision that whatever happens, whatever situation that you find yourself, that your happiness will not be affected, that nobody can take your joy away. When you make that decision beforehand, when that ugly situation now shows its head, you already have a framework. You have a plan already because you've made a decision before that time. It's not as if it's all the time that I meet favorable situations. But you might be in a situation, knowing fully well, this is the key, knowing fully well that that situation that you are presently in, you might not be satisfied in it. While you are not feeling satisfied in it, be happy in it. Because if you are carrying look, like maybe you moan about, there is nobody that's going to give an award to a complainant, somebody that complains all the time. Have you seen where somebody is giving an award for complaining? No. You won't attract people to yourself. Instead, you will be everybody will just be taking cover when they see you coming. Say, oh, it's coming. They will just take cover. So have a dream, big dream, that you cannot achieve in a lifetime. Let me give you an example. If you dream that you want to become a moon, in the process of trying to become a moon, you become a star. Now, when you become a star, you will have a place in history. Nobody will say you did not achieve. But a lot of people, because they have small dream, then they achieve it very quickly. Then they will now say, what else? Say, what else? So when you have a big dream, that is what you'll be pursuing. The question that, why did I resign? There's a German adage that says, a man that works with only his 2 hands will only have enough to feed. A rich man is the one that works with his brain. It's not how hard work or how strong you are. No. It is the value that you bring to the marketplace that will determine how much you'll be paid. Otherwise, people in the coal mine that work in the coal mine will be the highest paid worker in the world, but they are not. The job I do at the moment, I'm very grateful to my employer because they gave me that job when I really needed it. But do you think I can drive a Bentley with that job? I have to start working on my dream. That's just for the banter. The main reason is this. From the story that I told you about that child, in every family, there are weakest link and the strongest link. Fortunately and unfortunately, I happen to be the strongest link. You see, life, a professor in the university minus opportunity is a cleaner. And a cleaner in a university plus opportunity is a professor. And when I'm talking about opportunity, let's say this is £1 million. And they want people in this hall to take this £1 million. Some people will say, yes, everybody have equal chance to come and grab this. Zoltan is sitting down here. And Will is sitting down here. Meredith is sitting down here. I can see Princess Helena at the far end. If they will now ask them to pick this money here, who will reach here first? It's the people that are very close that are in the front. It will take longer for somebody in the back. That is the analogy I can give you about opportunity and lack of it. So at one point in time in our lives, a lot of people need a leg up. So with this job that I do, two things are going to happen to me. Because I do 12 hours shift, 6 days in one block, which is 72 hours. Assuming I'm living alone, I will not need to rent a house. Because I live here, more than the house. So why will I need a house? So, but because I do not live alone, I have my jewel of inestimable value and my lovely children to look after. How will I be able to do that when I stay here for 72 hours? So if I continue to do that, they are going to disown me, both my wife and children. And I don't want that one to happen to me. What can I say about you? One, I'm very grateful that you organized this place today. It is unprecedented.